Hello everyone, hopefully you can hear me now, but we are in China for TUF2 and you're... Hello everyone, hopefully you can hear me now. Yes you can, brilliant. You've got Dobby doing the commentary tonight because Stinner is away, and hopefully we're in for a good one. Sorry about a few technical issues. But we've got a full grid, which is good to see. I think it's full. I think we've got 20 people, which is great to see. Haven't been watching too much of TUF2. I've caught a few races, but it's a good track and lots of overtaking opportunities. Especially the long back straight, which I'm sure we'll see most of the action tonight. So 19 drivers. Who will be the first to come out of the pit lane. We've got a Ferrari. Sorry, an Alfa Romeo of Shown coming out on the mediums. With a 18-minute qualifying session, it's quite track dependent on whether you can do 3 or 4 runs or not. Sometimes with shorter tracks such as Austria, if you choose sort of softer compound tyres in the loading menu, you can actually do 4 runs. But China, I think it's 1 minute 30 lap times. I don't think there's an option, so you've either got to wait around in the garage for quite a while, or try something different, which I think Shown's maybe doing on the medium tyres. Shea as well on the medium tyres. Oh, we've already got a spinner. Quite easy to spin there, to be fair. I think because half of the grid have gone on to medium compound tyres, I think that would suggest that it's going to be a dry race. But Shown's the first out, so let's see what he can do. Not too bad through there. Did catch the inside curb. Missed the apex slightly, but you can get away with that through there. It's all about exit speed through there. But these mediums, they do look quite understeery, especially on a track which hasn't fully rubbered in yet. Oh, very missed the braking zone there, so I don't think this is what Shown was looking for on his opening lap for sure. Hopefully Eden doesn't get in his way, which it looks... I'll definitely pick up a bit of dirty air through there, but let's see what the benchmark is. A 32.1. It's gone board with Shea, who I noticed was next to go out. Well, M Pricey's done a 32.7. What can Shea do? 132.3. The only Toma 131.1, quickly beaten by Full Air with a 130.9, both on the soft tyre. Spur on a quick lap on the mediums as well. I'll be surprised if they stuck with these mediums. Floyd goes into 4th on the softs. So I am a massive fan of an onboard camera because it really shows you what you can really compare yourself to other drivers as spare pits, especially in qualifying as well. I went for the race, I'll be more of a broadcast shot. Wait, see. Comes into the pits. MFC Trunders. Struggling to get the power down. And onto the grass. No one in its way. The only Toma sets another quick lap, so he's done 2 laps on those soft tyres. Interesting decision to do 2 laps on the same tyres. So now on board with Nels. Oh, misses the apex, which you can get away with again through there, but no, it comes into the pits. Luppy Lupton on the softs. Oh, a lot of traffic. That was nice through there. Kept it planted. Kept his foot in whilst turning. Hits the apex nicely through both corners there, and then good slingshot onto the straight. So this is looking good for Luppy Lupton. Again, nicely onto the apex there, unlike some other drivers we've seen, so I'm expecting this to be up there. His back marker goes 3rd on the mediums, and it is up there, and it's a 130.3, so that just shows hitting the apexes really does count. But I don't know. I think Shade's out again. No. I don't know. I think the softs on this game, the soft to hard strategy around China is a bit of a handful, to be honest. I think you can do it, but I have done a league race there, and it was a wet race, so I couldn't really say. But I think you could just about do it. But I think starting on the mediums would be good, but then you're compromising a lot of track position. Now, a race I did see was with Neriza, it was the practice race, and he had an unfortunate incident on lap 1. Oh, sorry, on the last lap. Oh, just about keeps on track. Hopefully he doesn't get in the way of anyone, and he stopped because Floyd's coming round. So only half the field have set a lap time. on Bubble Spur. It looks like he's on a fast lap. Decent through there. I mean, there's a big gap between P3 and P4, so if he on the softs, he'd be hoping to get P4 at least. Hitting those apexes nicely. Ooh, very close to the top. Shone has popped in there with a 130.3, so we've got 3 runners on a 130.3 as Spur goes third. Oh, we've got some movement up there. Just saw the scoreboard move, but I didn't catch who that was. Trunders 12th. Didn't miss his lap, unfortunately. On board with TUF Meredith, aka Corey. Nice short shift out of there. Just kills a bit of the wheel spin. Stayed in third gear through the hairpin. Can he keep his foot planted? He can, but not as good as I saw Loppy Lupton's lap, I must say. But he's been very tidy on the softs. He's got traffic. Picking up slipstream at the moment. Hopefully, I don't think Trunders is on a lap, so this is very, very naughty of Trunders. Yeah, that's a real shame. Oh dear, and he pits. Corey will not be happy about that. As he goes P4 anyway by 2 tenths, he's off with a 130.5, so yeah, frustrating, because I reckon that was about 2 tenths there. I'm just going to check the stream on my phone to make sure everything is running okay. I'm just going to check the stream on my phone. Yeah. Good, I've got a new microphone, so I didn't want to be in mute this whole time. Loppy Lupton out again on the softs. Can he be the first driver into the 129s? Well, just clips a bit of that inside curve, which will kill some momentum. Attacks the apex well. Is he going to improve? He does by a tenth. We've got Shea on the lap now. Didn't see it, but I'm sure he'll be hoping to improve his 132.1. Just check the best lap. Oh, so he goes into the pits? Because he's on the mediums at the moment, and he's in P9, so it's not a bad effort. Here's Floyd in Force India. Sorry, the Racing Point. Looked good through there. Is he going to carry on? He does. What's it going to be? It's P5, 130.7, so it's a good lap from Floyd. TJ Carlo. Just let him by. I think that was Di Miles. On a quick lap. Oh, just a bit wide through those corners there. Both got back marker in P10 and Shea in P11 are on the mediums. So I don't think they're choosing to come out again. I think that's an invalidation from Di Miles. It's the only Toma's coming out now. Oh no, Di Miles does go P9. The only Toma was quick at the first part of qualifying, as Spur has gone into P2. 16 thousandths down on Luppy Lupton. But the only Toma was, he was looking fast during the first part of qualifying, so let's see what he can do. Almost loses the back end, but it's looked good otherwise. It's good enough for P5. Who else is out there? Eden's out there. Looking for slipstream. Which has been sort of said that it's not really worth that much on this game. I think M Price has just moved up to P9. Can Eden improve? He does, with a 130.4, goes fourth. Corey on another lap here, and he's not going to get blocked this time unless someone's waiting for him. But that's not why you join league racing. Oh, and it's pole, and that's what a clean lap can do. And it's pole by a quite significant margin, 2 tenths. Fuller, I believe, is doing well in the championship. Did actually have a look before the race. I think Fuller is in the top 3 in the championship, so let's see what he can do. Is he going to improve? He does, only to P7 though. As Narisa's just putting a good lap on the medium tyres to go P11. MFC Trunders goes P12 in the dying minutes. And I think that's everyone. Apart from Luppy Lupton, but I think he left the pits just a little bit too late. But it's quite close. I said 2 tenths was quite a large margin to for pole, but I think China's quite hard to find time, so that's why I think 2 tenths is quite a large margin. But we'll see how the race pans out, and I'm sure it's going to be dry as well. So Corey in first, Luppy Lupton second, Spur third, Shone fourth, Eden fifth, the only tone was sixth, Fuller seventh, Floyd eighth, Pricey ninth, Backmarker 10th, Rita 11th, Trunders 12th, Dimiles 13th, TT 14th, TJ Carlo 15th, Shay 16th, Waitsy 17th, Max 18th, and Nels 19th. So all on the softs in the top 10. Pricey's got a 5-place grid penalty. Who was that with? Oh, collision with Max. So that's not ideal. At least he'll get to start. I think he'll get to start on whatever tyres he likes. If you get a grid penalty and get knocked outside the top 10. But it's dry here and there's no clouds, so I don't think changeable conditions will come into it. So the formation lap. Hopefully they keep it clean through turn 1. It can be it's not the worst track, turn 1, to be honest, because you've got, it's not a tight first corner, and well, I say that I'm probably going to have a massive incident, but there's quite a lot of runoff area to, not runoff area, but sort of the track sort of seems to widen, and then it's only when it goes into the sort of narrow subsection really that where you can collide, but by that time the cars are sort of well apart. It's a good picture there. I'm not one that tends to warm my tyres too much. Oh, someone in the wall at the back. I don't know. Are they going to get away with that damage? I think they will. It was an Alpha Tauri. Doesn't seem to be damaged, but it needs to just chill out a little bit, because it is only the formation lap. I don't have my laptop, so I can't see those comments that have just come up, unfortunately. But here we go. Yeah, soft to hard, the predicted pit stop strategy. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And they're away. A bit of lag from the Haas behind. It's a good start from Luppy Lupton. He's into the lead. Yellow flags. Oh, and Corey sees an opportunity to try and regain the lead down the inside. But it's not going to happen. Big gaggle of cars behind them. But they're all clean through. Apart from one yellow flag at the back, which cleared quite quickly. So a relatively clean start in China. Luppy Lupton almost a second away from Corey already, but it's only the first lap. He could be using a lot of ERS. I think the Haas is ghosting, and that's a bit of a weird situation on this year's game. Now the Force India is ghosting, or it could just be my screen. Spur and backmark are getting very close. I think Spur just about held on to that. It's been very clean, very quite a quiet start, to be honest. The gap at the front, just over a second, so I think a lot of ERS was being used. Let's see what's happening down at the back. Oh, got a McLaren spun round Waitsy, I think. No, the only Tomer, that's a shame for him. It's giving us this onboard camera angle. It said Eden had left the session, I believe. Yeah, he has, so I think he's just lagged out. Pricey into the pits. Corey's regained into the DRS zone. Gap beginning to form between Fuller and Schoen. Only a small one. Okay, so here's the predicted pit stop strategy. Soft to hard, lap 7 to 8. Pit window, but I think they'll be struggling on the softs to come to lap 7 to 8. They've already done qualifying on them, and I think sector 2 round here really does wear out your tyres. I mean, you've got fast left and right handers. You can really feel it through the controller, as I use at the moment. You can really feel the tyres on the road. The Spurs into the pits. Does he have wing damage, or is he going for a 2-stop? Yeah. Well, it's just come up with pit window open, 2-stop strategy. Interesting decision. Oh, and his teammates also decided to do the same. Back marker. And he's had to stack in the pits. That's unfortunate for him. The only Toma's into the pits as well. But I think I'd definitely try and do the 1-stop. Unless they've done their research. But it'll be interesting to keep an eye on them. So it's Spur and back marker we need to keep an eye on, and the only Toma. Let's see, a bit of ERS, a bit of DRS, and see, can Corey make a move, or he's not using any ERS, so he's just happy to sit and wait at the moment. Oh, Fuller a bit deep into the second to last corner. Oh, looks like Shea just made a dive bomb. Yellow flag in sector 3. This is where I really could do with a co-commentator, because wow, there's a lot going on. 19 drivers as well. It's quite hard to keep an eye on it all. I apologise if I'm just focusing on the front people at the moment, but it seems chaos down the mid-pack. A lot of drivers into the pits actually. Let's see position change. So Shea's up 10 places already. Nell's up 11. I suppose a lot of people have pitted, but still. Fuller's up 4 places. Up into P3. Narisa's up 5 places. Is he on the mediums? Detail, I want to see the tyre. He is on the medium, so Narisa, and that is without pitting, I believe, and Shea, I think, without pitting on the hards. Oh, so they're all coming in now. So this is gonna be, I mean, they don't want to be undercutted. Oh, so mediums for Corey. Mediums as well for Fuller, so a 2-stop then. Wow, so ignoring the details that Codemaster's given, Fuller is a bit all over the back of Corey. Spur not too far behind. So Luppy Lupton and Shone probably just holding out, and that their soft tyres will be struggling right now. And this is anyone's race to win at the moment. I think Narisa's looking in a very good place though, because he can definitely one stop on those mediums. Shay's 9 seconds behind on the hard, so as both of the top two into the pits, and Narisa now, if he can set good lap times out in the clear air, then he's got a big chance of winning today. So hard tyres for Shone. So they're going for the conventional strategy, which the game supplied. Fuller has got past Corey. We missed that. But it was crucial for Fuller and Corey to come out in front of Luppy Lupton and Shone, because they are on two stop strategies and didn't want to be held up. But Luppy Lupton is well, he was until he made a bit of a mistake there in DRS of Corey. Let's see who else is having a good drive today. Now they've all, well, I can't really tell because they haven't all pitted, but yeah, it's hard to tell. I'll wait until they've all pitted, to be honest. But I think Narisa from P10, was it? Is I'd have to make him favourite. It's Fuller almost pushing Di Miles along. Oh, a little bit of contact, and then Corey's in on the action as well. Shay's having a good race on the hards. He'll be in for some good points. TJ Carlo as well. Nels. All of the people out front are doing a good job, but they're yet to pit, and the leaders are catching up to them. Di Miles getting swamped. Spur was doing well early on. He is on a two-stop strategy. Sorry, I keep saying that pretty weirdly. Two-stop strategy, but his hard tyres, so he's gone for hard tyres instead of mediums. So he's not gone for the soft, medium, medium. He's gone for the soft, soft, hard, soft, or soft, hard, medium. Pricey, I believe he stopped quite early on, so he would have been able to undercut the people behind him. Back marker was the same as Spur, but he got held up in the pit stops. Yellow flag in sector 3. There's grass on the tyres of Pricey. It's never a good sign. His back marker tries to go around the outside, but it doesn't make it stick. DRS for the start-finish straight, but nothing doing. So Narisa, our leader, has got around... He is 19.8 seconds clear of Fuller. So he's almost got a pit stop on Fuller, so he is putting in good lap time, so we'll watch that. But the thing is, Fuller and Corey are both 2 stopping. And I think the traffic is not helping them at all. There's always a problem with a 2-stop, is you get held up in the 1-stop. The 1-stoppers, and around China as well, they're just hanging on to Luppy Lupton shown. The 1-stoppers are just hanging on to that DRS. So they're not gaining the advantage from the tyres that they would have hoped for. Let's check. Fuller still around 20 seconds, so... But the thing is, Narisa's going to come out on a fresh set of hard tyres, I imagine. I imagine he'll be pitting very soon, as he'll get a nice helping of free DRS off of a ghost car, which is one of my pet hates, I'm not going to lie. I sometimes don't use it because, well, in a league race I'll probably use it, but something they really need to get rid of. Corey round the outside, can he make a stick? No. The problem with Corey is he has run out of ERS, but he's still gonna take 4th position. They're both fully out of ERS, and that is great battling here between the two. Corey comes out on top on this occasion, but they're just holding each other up. Shone has managed to get clear of Luppy Lupton. Max is yet to pit on the hard tyres, and he's been a bit of an obstacle for all the drivers out front. So Narisa's still pulling away on those used medium tyres. This traffic is really getting in the way of Corey, Fuller, Schoen and Luppy Lupton's chance of winning, really. TJ Carlo had to wait there, and it was good that he did. I think Fuller's just got through again on Corey. Did he spin there? Yes, he did. And he's ghosting back on the track. Oh, I just about missed that, unfortunately, but I think there was contact with Fuller. Just turning if you're on the narrow inside and someone swoops around the outside and you catch their side pod, then you spin on this game. So from pole position down to 9th place, and he needs to pit again, so not a second stint that Corey would have been wanting. Narisa extends his lead. It's looking pretty ominous, to be honest. I mean, he may come out near Schoen. I think Schoen's on for a good second place as Narisa does pit, so it'll be very interesting to see where he comes out. 22 seconds to Schoen. I'm not sure how long the pit stops are here, but so Fuller manages to get through. Schoen just about behind him. So Narisa's in the box seat to win this race. Fuller on the 2-stop, I don't think he's going to have to get past all that traffic he got past again. Shown on the hard tyres if he can stick with him, but I think he'd have to show some incredible pace to do that. He's got a good 7-lap tyre difference. Six laps tyre difference, so not looking good. Shea out in front, he's not that far in front. If he pits, he'll come out in P11 on some fresh mediums. Or some, well no, he'll definitely go mediums. I don't think he'll go on the softs, they're not a good race tyre. Yellow flag in sector 3. Missed it. But 18 runners still here, which is great to see. Great commitment from these lads. So Fuller surely a sitting duck on the straight now. Although saying that, he's managed to... He's defending quite well, using his ERS. But Narisa, I mean, he doesn't need to do anything rash. I mean, he's just got to wait for Fuller to pit. No, he's on the mediums. I think his only problem is if Shone can stick with him. Ah, and there he goes, round the outside. But as I said, I'd be very surprised if Shone had the pace to keep up. I think Shone will just be on tyre management phase. Luppy Lupton, after a good qualifying, has dropped back now, 3.5 seconds off Shone. Max is yet to pit in P6. Spur pitted very early. He needs to pit again. Corey, after his spin, has recovered fairly well. Floyd in P9. Bit of a race on his own at the moment. He'll need to pit again. M Price will need to pit again. Back marker, we just see very popular spot to pick up a penalty. That there used to be sort of no risk of getting a penalty on China, but there is on this game. Back marker. Can't quite make the move on Pricey. Floyd and Max into the pits. Medium tyres, and unfortunately gets a bit held up by Floyd. Mediums again. How's the lead? So yellow's in sector 1. Like, I can't keep up and go down there all the time and try and find the incident because it's over too quickly. Shea yet to pit. Where will he come out? He will come out in P8, just behind, well, not just behind, but with a good chance of catching Corey and Spur. Well, they've got to pit again anyway. He could catch up to Luppy Lupton and Fuller. So Shea is driving a good, has some good pace on these hard tyres. There you go, Fuller into the pits. Rejoins P7. Should be quick, but he's got 10 seconds to the next car now. And oh, what's happened here? He just lost a lot of time. Oh, sorry, safety car. So that changes a lot. It's Di Miles as DNF, so that changes a lot, because this was the people who had played strategy very, very well. I mean, Fuller's going to be loving that because he just came into the pits. And if you were on the hard tyre right now, you're going to have to bolt on some medium tyres, I believe. It also come down to who's actually got some medium tyres. Wow. Shay's gonna... This is great news for Shay, who definitely comes into the pits. Wow, that's so... I wish that would happen to me one day. Comes into the pits, nice medium tyres. Oh, 5-second time penalty, severe collision with Corey for Spur. But all of the top 6 are into the pits, apart from Nareza, who stays out, and that, from looking like he's going to win the race, refusing to pit. I don't know about that. I mean, he probably doesn't have... the thing is, he probably doesn't have another set of medium tyres. Well, he should do, unless he... Well, I think he used them in qualifying, actually. But there you go, they're all queuing up behind him, medium tyres. Let's run through the order. Narita in first, but for how long? Shay in second. Helped out massively by the safety car, but was driving well anyway. Shone in third. Lappy Lupton in fourth. Fuller in fifth. Corey in sixth. Max in seventh, who again I think benefited from the safety car. Floyd in 8th, Pricey in 9th, Spur in 10th, Backmarker 11th, and they're all, every single one of them are on medium tyres apart from the leader. So I think Nareza has I think he's made the wrong decision not to pit. I know he probably, his medium tyres were probably 1 lap old or 2 laps old because of qualifying, but he's going to be under a lot of pressure. Oh, they're a bit too close here. As Trunders has retired as well as Miles, so I didn't see that. Yeah, this is anyone's race to win. Oh, very close again. But the safety car should be in this lap. Narisa has got to control the field. Is it not in this lap? No, it's not. Oh no, it is. Sorry. And from my experience of league racing on this game, then it can just get so packed. You can just get boxed in by the other player, and that, I think, is what's going on at the moment. I don't know why that is, but as he bolts. Nariza, very confident Nariza on his hard tyres. I'd like, if he won this race, then that'd just be incredible. He showed great pace from him. Oh, is Shea looking up to the inside of Schoen? Can Luppy Lupton reproduce his qualifying pace? I think Fuller and Corey would have been very relieved with the safety car, because I don't think they made the right decision with their two-stop. Yeah, it's shown 0.5 to Narisa. I mean, his hards aren't that old. His hards aren't that old, but still, I think it's asking a lot. He's going to have some great raw pace, as Schoen is going for it now. They've both obviously got full ERS. Narisa's not using his. As Schoen makes the move. Good move from him. Luppy Lupton trying to make it move round Schoen. Oh, just about oversteers. Oh, and then hits again. Oh, that's very unlucky for him. Full air's through as well. And he picks up a nice time penalty in the midst of that for good measure. So not a good few corners for Luppy Lupton. Corey just lurking. We know he had great pace, pole sitter. So the pace is there. It's just he's a bit boxed in at the moment. Spur as well, I thought was quite fast early on in this race. Tries to make a... Is he making a move up the inside? No, that was someone... I know he is. But doesn't have enough ERS to make it. Meanwhile, Schoen has pulled out a 1.5 second gap on Narisa. And Narisa's doing very well to hold second place. I mean, Shea... is just out of DRS of him. Pulled a little gap to full air. So Max, I think, benefited from the safety car as well, down in P7. Spur in pursuit. Pricey in P9, Floyd in P10, the only Tomer in P11, who recovered from an incident at the start. Backmarker in 12th. Only 9 seconds off the lead in 12th, and then there's a little gap forming to Nels, TT, Waitsy, TJ Carlo, who's way behind. He's had an incident. Meanwhile, up front, Schoen has pulled further 6/10 clear of Narisa. Shea within DRS. Well, he is in DRS, doesn't have it open though. And Fuller is coming back at Shea. So those hard tyres, they should start coming back towards Narisa. I mean, the mediums, it's China, so the mediums are good, but the hard tyres should slowly start to just become more competitive, but I don't think it will be in time. I think Sho knows that, and he's trying to build a lead. Let's see if Shay can... He's going to have DRS this time on board with him, using his ERS. DRS as well. Oh. Corey's still stuck down in 6th place. Lappy Lupton and Filaire quite close. But Shone out in front has really just sort of seized his opportunity, really. Saw that Narisa didn't pit and just thought, right, I'm going to take you straight on the safety car restart and pull off into the distance, and that's what he's doing at the moment. Although saying that, the gap has remained the same between Narisa and Shone. Well, a couple of attempts have gone towards Shone. But I think Narisa will run out of laps. He does have 80% ERS though, Narisa. But I think those mediums will be good for some time to come. Whoa! What just happened there? Did Filaire just pick up wing damage? Yeah, I think he did on his front left. Don't know how that. He must have just outbraked himself, gone right into the back of Shay. That can happen. You can't find anywhere to go, and I think I saw him do that on the lap before, actually. Braking super late and didn't have any runoff to go with, but it's too late to pit now. Narisa, 2.6 seconds. Interesting. Because Narisa did... Although he's on the tyres, he was down to win this race. His pace was very good, so... And the warm-up race for this league, I saw him... he was miles in front in, I think it was Belgium, I think. So, I know he's got the pace, but... Shone will not like to be beaten from here. And I think the mediums, so the drop off of the mediums is quite fast, but hopefully the laps will run out. Shay has a moment and tries to defend, and does so just about, but they're all queuing up behind him. Corey having a look. Oh, he's gonna spin. No, he's fine. So I'm talking about luck. Oh, he's getting feisty for the final spot on the podium. That gap out in front is back up to 3 seconds, so I think we can call off any potential winners. Although I have not looked at penalties, and there are a few penalties to get round here. This is a corner here, the last corner as well, and they're the two main places, but you've got to contend with that every lap. On board with Corey. He's just low on that ERS again, and as soon as you get below 10%, then it starts firing out nothing. It doesn't work. Shea defending from full air, who I'm pretty sure has got wing damage on that front left of his car, so he's doing very well. Oh, very bad exit from Shea. He's going to be... Oh, it's 3 wide. Oh no, surely someone's spinning, and oh no, Corey as well. Someone had to spin there. There's no way that no one was going to spin. Oh, and that's... Pricey's going to have a look at Corey now. It's Spur a bit too far behind, but Pricey is pushing him along. Oh, he's going to be very slow through these high speeds. Oh no, that's horrible. Corey's had a horrible race, and he's just, and he's rage quit. Oh my days. On the last lap, he's rage quit. That's... From what I saw, I mean, it was almost fair enough, to be honest, but no one likes to see a rage quit. Schoen comes through to take the provisional win, and what a great day it is for him. Narisa, he's just pulled in the 3-second gap. I thought I spoke too soon. Shea is somehow going to hold on to P3. No, he doesn't because of a penalty. Fuller gets it. Luppy Lupton 5th. Pricey in 6th. The only time was 7th. Floyd in 8th. Spur in 9th. Max in 10th. Backmarker 11th. TT 12th. Watesy 13th. Corey's Ghost Car in 14th. Nails in 15th. TJ Carlo in 16th. He's coming through now. But yeah, that was a crazy final few laps. Shea, driver of the day, I couldn't disagree with that. Not just because of the game giving it to him. But I mean, Corey got so unlucky there. But great win for Schoen. Chose the right strategy. I think Narisa will be kicking himself. He's the only one not to pit for mediums. Good podium for Fuller as well. If I'm back on next week, I will read the championship because I'm sure he's up there. The order again, I think I've read through it. Penalties for Shea, Luppy Lupton and Pricey. But I think Narisa did very well to get second on his tyres, to be honest. But it was a pleasure commentating. Great to see a good turnout. Hopefully I wasn't too bad. I haven't done this for a while. And I will catch you all probably next week. I'm not sure, maybe Stinner's going to do it, but we'll see. Have a good night.